Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Daria, and today's yoga practice is a full circle flow. So we're going to be kind of circling around our full mats and flowing 3 times through the same sequence. I think that moving in this way is sort of a physical manifestation of renewal. Every time that we're flowing, it's in a new cycle, this cyclical sort of pattern. So all that you'll need for this class is yourself and someplace to move. And whenever you're ready, let's go ahead and get started. We'll start right away in tabletop. So find your way up to your hands and your knees. Create a solid foundation down through your palms, stacking your shoulders over your wrists, and then spreading all your fingers far away from the center of your palms. Root down into each finger pad individually. You can imagine your hands like sticky starfish here that are really, really sensitive, gripping down into the mat. And let's just start with a few cat-cows. So take a big full inhalation through your nose as you soften through your front body. Contract your back body. Reach your heart toward the top of your mat and then lift your gaze. As you exhale, get hollow through your core, expand into the back body space. Stretch the back of your heart toward the sky, widen between your shoulder blades. Again, big full inhalation through your nose, starting to link body and breath, connecting every movement to either an inhale or an exhale. Next exhale here, round inward, hollow your belly, lift it up toward your spine and create more space between all your vertebrae. One more time here, inhale, traction your palms back toward your thighs, stretch your heart forward, then lift up through your gaze. Exhale, round and curl. Anchor into your palms as you come back to a neutral and steady tabletop. And then tuck your toes behind you and we'll press back downward facing dog. Take a moment to play, to explore the space in this shape. Feel your fingers, feel your toes. Create deep rooting so that you're super steady and solid in your foundation. And then allow your spine to grow like the branches of a tree, expanding higher to the sky. Infinite growth, infinite length. Maybe the knees are a little bit bent. Maybe the heels are floating away from the mat. And you can play with the width of your stance as well. If the low back is feeling sticky or contracted, try widening your feet. See what happens. See how it changes the sensation for you. On your next inhale, reach your right leg high, 3-legged down dog. Don't worry about how high the leg goes right away. Keep a micro bend in your left leg and try to keep your hips square. One more inhale here, press down into thumbs and index fingers. As you exhale, lift the left heel, hug right knee to chest, and then gaze between your thumbs super softly with intention. Place your right foot down to the top of the mat. As it lands, you can land your right knee back behind you as well. Inhale, roll open to a twist. So reach your left fingertips forward and your right fingertips to the back of the mat. Magnetize your feet, lift up through your pelvic floor and create more length in your spine. Then begin to settle your hips a little bit down and forward, but keep drawing your feet toward each other, hugging the midline, staying active through your legs and your thighs. On your next inhale, drop your right palm down to the back of left thigh and then reach up through the left fingertips. Gaze up with both eyes. Little baby back bend here. You can go in any amount that's feeling good. One more inhale, reach your heart for the sky. As you exhale, sink your left palm down inside your right foot and then bring your right palm down also inside of your front foot. Lift your back knee. Toes tuck if they're not already, and spin to Skandasana, pivoting on your feet to come to a low lunge with the hips sinking toward the right heel. Then draw your palms to meet at your heart center. Take a big inhale. Stay for your exhale, let your pelvis be weighted, but keep reaching your heart towards your thumbs. Big transition. As you inhale, we'll rise all the way up to warrior two, to the back of the mat. So left knee bends, right leg stretches towards straight, pressing the knife edge, outer edge of right foot into the earth. Claw down through your toes, really grip the earth, and then lift up through the arches of your feet. Now here, see if you can feel your breath move through your full torso, taking deep, full belly breaths. On your next inhale, reverse warrior. Right hand softens down to outer thigh. As the left arm arcs up and over, create expansion through your side waistlines. And then create a small swivel of your heart toward the sky, imagining that your right side body is pulling a bit toward the left side body. Gaze inside your elbow crease. Take one more breath to grow even longer. As you exhale, cartwheel your palms down to frame your left foot at the original back of your mat. Step to a plank and lower chaturanga. We'll take a slow lower down for 3. For 2, elbows hug in. For 1, untuck your toes. Inhale, press to upward facing dog. Maybe cobra if it's feeling better today. Widen your collarbones and then stretch your front body. Create so much expansion. Exhale, downward facing dog. Initiate by drawing belly button to spine and then glide your hips up and back. Widen your sitting bones. As you inhale, stretch your right leg high, 3-legged down dog. As you exhale, step the right foot forward to the top of your mat. This time, keep your back knee lifted. As you inhale, we'll rise up, high crescent lunge. Fingertips float toward the sky. Charge your thigh and then lift your fingertips high. As you exhale, warrior two, open up toward the left side of the mat. Arms expand. Take an inhale here. Exhale, extended side angle. Right elbow drops to the right thigh. Maybe fingertips down to the inside or the outside of your front foot. And then the left arm reaches up toward the sky. If you're good here, expand even more, drawing left bicep to the ear. Plug your shoulder into your body and then stretch out past all of the lines. Your body's like clay. The breath is the animator. So with each cycle of breath, feel more space being created. Feel the flow through your body. One more inhale. As you exhale, rise all the way back up to stand, strong through your obliques. Draw the right leg toward straight, and then spin your right toes in so that your feet become parallel. We'll take a breath here. And then exhale, spin your left toes forward to the original top of your mat, setting up for Trikonasana. Inhale, breathe through your torso. Exhale, glide outer right hip back, tip forward, and then soften your left hand or fingertips down to your ankle, maybe to your foot, maybe to the earth. Stretch right fingertips to the sky and lift your gaze toward your thumbnail. Breathe in. Breathe out and maybe reach all the way forward through the right fingertips. Big side body expansion. Breathe to what you feel for one more round. Circle forward, coming back to a lunge at the top of your mat. Plant your palms, step your left foot to a plank, and lower Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Shine your heart forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips glide up and back. Pause here just to feel the effects of your movement so far. And try to let go of any expectations for this movement practice today, even for what the effects might be. Even if you often experience something similar in your practice, try to really go inside and feel what your experience is like today in this unique moment. On your next inhalation, sweep your left leg high, 3-legged down dog. As you exhale, lift the right heel high, hug left knee to chest, gaze toward your thumbs between them, and then deliberately step the left foot down to the top of your mat. See how softly you can land it. Sink your right knee. Inhale, ripple open to a twist. Right fingertips are stretching forward, left fingertips are stretching back. Try to keep your hips square so that your two hip bones are like headlights pointing forward to the top of your mat, even as you're twisting from your waistline up. Then magnetize your feet. Grow taller through your spine on an inhale. On an exhale, sink your hips down and forward, but keep drawing in at the low belly. Inhale, exalted variation. Left palm drops down to back of right thigh. Right fingertips reach for the sky. Now here, lift up and out of your solid foundation. Create more length in front and back bodies to glide into a little back bend. One more breath in. On your breath out, both hands come to the inside of the left foot. Lift your right knee, your back knee away from the earth, and then spin to Skandasana. This time the left leg bends, hips sink down toward the left heel. Palms meet in front of your heart. One breath here. Inhale. Exhale, stay, sink deeper. Big transition. On your inhale, launch to warrior two. Right knee bends, align your feet. Maybe heel to arch alignment, maybe heel to heel alignment. Draw your shoulder blades together at the back of your heart and then expand out through your wings, your fingers. Feel your feet anchor you down. Feel your spine continue to elongate with your breath. Inhale, reverse warrior. Left arm softens down, right arm stretches up toward the sky. Feel the action of lifting up and then back. And this action is ongoing. Every time you breathe in, there's a length. Every time you breathe out, there's more depth. One more breath in. Exhale, cartwheel your palms down. Step your right foot back and lower chaturanga. Let's take it slow for 3, for 2. For 1, untuck your toes. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, glide it back. As you inhale, reach your left leg high to the sky, 3-legged down dog. Exhale, softly with grace, step forward, low lunge. Inhale, high lunge, fingertips reach for the sky. Exhale, let your hips get heavier, settling down so your pelvis maybe aligns with your front knee, and then stretch out through your fingertips. Big inhalation. Exhale, warrior two, open up, expand, anchor into your feet. Send your awareness to your side waistlines. See if you can use your breath to create more length, more space there. Take an inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Left elbow to your front thigh, right arm toward the sky, or maybe fingertips all the way down to the earth or to a block. Right bicep can come beside your ear. Continue to elongate, stretch out. Imagine that your body is like Play-Doh or something pliable. And that as you breathe, you're expanding constantly. Good. Inhale, rise up to stand, use your core, and then spin your left toes to face toward the long edge of your mat. Take a breath in. Exhale, point your right toes forward to the original top of your mat. Create buoyancy into your foundation by lifting your toes, charging the arches of your feet. Then on an exhale, Trikonasana, triangle. Left fingertips down to your ankle, your foot, maybe the earth. And then revolve your heart toward the sky. Stretch the left arm forward to the top of your space, but keep reaching your heart forward too. So avoiding collapsing into the front body, but rather feeling so much space. Big breath in. Exhale, spin back to face the top of your mat. Lunge, plant your palms, glide your right toes back to plank, shift forward and lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in through your nose. And sigh out of your mouth. Let something rinse through. Imagine that your breath is like cleansing water, like salt water. One more time. Inhale, breathe right to a spot that feels sticky in your physical body. On the exhale, imagine a cleansing effect through that space. And we'll flow for 2 more rounds on each side, linking breath and movement. So really try to get lost in the flow. If there's any remaining thoughts in your mental space that you're getting caught up on, try to just let them go for now, always anchoring back to the moment through your breath and through your sensations. Inhale, reach your right leg high, 3-legged down dog. Exhale, step through, low lunge, sink your back knee. Inhale, twist. Left fingertips forward, right fingertips back. Exhale, settle your pelvis down and forward as you draw right heel and left knee isometrically together. Inhale, exalted warrior with the back knee lowered. So right hand to back of left thigh. Left fingertips stretch up, lift your gaze. Exhale, both palms come down inside of the right foot. Lift your back knee and spin to Skandasana, facing the long edge of your mat. Palms meet in prayer. Pull your left heel and your right heel together to stay active in your legs as you breathe in. Stay as you breathe out. Inhale, warrior 2. Swim your arms open as you bend into the left knee, anchor outer edge of right foot. Inhale, reverse warrior, left fingertips chase the sky up and back. Exhale, palms cartwheel down. Step your left foot back to a plank. We'll shift forward, lower down for 3, for 2, 1. So strong, so controlled. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press your toenails down. Exhale, downward facing dog, up and back. As you breathe in, reach your right leg to the sky. As you breathe out, step forward, right foot to right thumb. Magnetize your feet, root your big toes as you inhale. Fingertips rise, high crescent lunge. Cinch your waist, grow taller through your heart. Exhale, warrior 2, open up, widen your arms. Take an inhale here for length. Exhale, extended side angle, fingertips down, maybe elbow to thigh. Lift your gaze to the sky and then reach forward through the left fingertips, combing through the muscles between your ribs on the left side body. Inhale here. Exhale, press down, rise all the way up to stand using your strong foundation. Draw the right leg to straighten, spin your toes to face the long edge of your mat, and then pivot on your left foot so your toes point forward. Breathe in to prepare. Breathe out, Trikonasana. Outer right hip shifts a little bit back, and then stretch out in all directions. Right bicep comes beside your ear. Last inhale here. Exhale, palms circle to the top of your mat. Step back, lower chaturanga, normal pace. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, glide back. Inhale, stretch your left leg high to the sky. Exhale, gracefully step through to a low lunge. The right knee lowers. Right away, pull your feet together. Open up through your arms, right fingertips forward, left fingertips back. Spin your torso to the left side of your mat, and as you breathe out, melt into your pelvis. Inhale, left palm down to the back of right thigh. Right fingertips reach for the sky. Expand your front body. And then exhale, both palms down inside the left foot. Pick up your back knee and swivel on your feet. Coming to the heel of right foot, flex your toes, sink down, hips toward left heel. Big inhale. Exhale, pull your heels toward each other. Inhale, use the breath to launch you forward. Open your arms out, warrior 2, and then adjust your stance. Dig your toes down. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, palms meet the mat, circle down, step the right foot back, and lower for 3. For 2, chaturanga dandasana. For 1, untuck your toes. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg stretches high. Exhale, step through low lunge. Inhale, high lunge, root your feet, lift through your spine. Exhale, warrior two. Take an inhale to elongate. Exhale, extended side angle. Fingertips down on the left hand, right fingertips reach up, lift your gaze, then stretch it out. Feel one beautiful long line from outer edge of right foot all the way past the edges of your fingertips. Inhale. Stay for the exhale. Press down, rise up. Inhale. Squeeze your inner thighs together as you swivel on the back foot, turning your toes forward. Then pick up your right heel, spin so that your toes point forward back to the original top of your mat. Inhale. Exhale, Trikonasana. Hips bump back as you reach down and up evenly. Spin your heart to the sky. Breathe in, reach forward through the left fingertips. Exhale, palms to the top of your mat. Step back, regular chaturanga, regular pace, lower down halfway. Untuck your toes. Inhale, upward facing dog, hover your thighs. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's pause. Let all of that rinse through. Again, just noticing the after effects of your movement, whatever they are today. Maybe some of the effects are actually things you would rather avoid feeling. Maybe there's some spiciness or some heat or things that are challenging to face. If that's the case, see if you can breathe into it bit by bit. And let yourself just take it all in and absorb like you're a sponge soaking up water. One more round each side. Inhale, right leg lifts high. Exhale, low lunge, step to the top, back knee lowers. Inhale, twist, left fingertips forward, right fingertips back. Exhale, sink your hips down and forward, pull right heel and left knee together. Inhale, lift left fingertips toward the sky, right hand drops down behind you, big back bend. Exhale, both palms down inside the right foot, pick up your back knee, and then pivot to Skandasana. Left heel digs down, hips sink toward right heel, palms to heart. Inhale. Exhale, stay, sink deeper. Inhale, launch forward. Warrior two, deep bend into your front knee. Exhale, stay. Inhale, reverse warrior, left fingertips up and back. Exhale, cartwheel down, plant your palms, step the left toes back, slow lower chaturanga this time for 5. For 4. For 3, steady, controlled for 2. For 1, good, untuck your toes. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts high. Exhale, step to the top. Big inhalation. Washes you up to high crescent lunge. Exhale, opens you up to warrior two. Stay for your inhale. On your exhale, reach forward and then find extended side angle, staying long, lifted out of your side bodies. Reach forward through left fingertips. Inhale. Stay on the exhale, feel even more. Inhale, rise to stand, press into your feet, and then spin all 10 toes to face the long edge of your mat. Then pivot on your front foot so that your toes face the original top of your mat. Breathe in. Exhale, Trikonasana. Inhale, reach forward through the right fingertips. Press knife edge of right foot down. Exhale, palms plant down at the top of your mat. Step back, regular chaturanga, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. As you inhale, stretch your left leg high. As you exhale, step to the top, left foot, left thumb. Sink the back knee. Inhale, windmill your arms open, right fingertips forward, left fingertips back. Exhale, settle your hips down and forward. Inhale, left palm plants to back of right thigh. Right fingertips reach up toward the sky. Sink your hips, but lengthen your torso. Good. Exhale, palms come down inside left foot. Pick up your back knee. Spin to face the long edge of your mat. Skandasana, sink the hips, palms to prayer. Inhale. Exhale, sink deeper. Inhale, rise, bend your right knee, open your arms, warrior two. Exhale, stay. Inhale, reverse warrior, right arm up and back. Exhale, palms come down to the mat. Chaturanga, slow lower down for 5, for 4, 3, belly hugs your spine, for 2, claw through your fingertips, for 1, untuck your toes. Inhale, upward facing dog, shine your heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg lifts. Exhale, glide through to the top, low lunge. Inhale, high lunge, root down, rise higher. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale here. Exhale, extended side angle. Sprinkle your fingertips down or maybe elbow to thigh. And then keeping expansion in both sides of your body, reach forward through the right arm, pivot your heart to the sky. Inhale, press down. Use your feet gripping the mat to rise up strong and steady. Then spin your toes to the long edge. Pivot your front foot so that your right toes point forward. Inhale. Exhale, triangle. Big breath in. Lift your heart to the sky. Reach forward through the left fingertips. Exhale, palms cartwheel down to frame your front foot. Regular pace, unless you want to take it slow. Lowering chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. Lower your knees down to the earth. Take them about hips distance apart. You can untuck your toes and then walk your fingertips all the way forward, coming into puppy pose. So dropping either your heart on your chin or your forehead down to the mat. Soften your feet, relax your toes. Breathe into your hip creases. Let your eyebrows unwrinkle. And try to feel as though your heart is melting right down to the core of the earth. You can close your eyes if it's comfortable. Take deep breaths into your low belly. Press down, walk your fingertips all the way back in. And then come to a seat. Sitting bones to the mat, legs swing around to the top of your mat. Reach forward through your fingertips, inhale. Exhale, we'll lower down to our backs, going slow for 5. For 4, feel your core contract. For 3. For 2, palms are wide, collarbones are wide. For 1, and release. Drop the back of your head down, soften the space between your shoulder blades into the earth, and then walk your feet in so that your heels come under your knees. You can bring your fingertips to your heels to check your alignment. Then press into your feet, lift your hips up and away from the earth. Begin to draw your shoulder blades together underneath you, and then root into the tops of your arms, your upper arms, so that you can lift your forearms away from the mat. Take your hands and cradle your pelvis, so resting your sacrum into the heels of your hands with your fingers pointing out to the sides. And then see if you can relax the weight of your hips, the weight of your pelvis into this cradle that you've created with your hands. Try, if you can, to soften your glutes. Breathe fully and deeply. Let your breath get even stretchier. You can close your eyes. And release. So activate your glutes. Let your palms meet the earth and then roll back down, one vertebra at a time. You can take your arms out wide to a cactus or a T, and just windshield wiper the knees from side to side, maybe pausing on one side, or moving more quickly if that's feeling better in your body. Good. Then take your feet out to the wide edges of your mat. Lean your knees in on each other until they touch. Take one hand to your low belly and one hand to your heart.
Close your eyes. We'll take a few rounds of breath here. As you inhale, feel your low belly rise, then your middle belly, then carry the air up into your chest. Pause at the top, take one extra sip of air. Exhale, release everything back down that same channel, flowing through your torso. 3-part breath. Again, inhale, low belly rises. Then breathe to your middle belly. And then breathe to the tops of your lungs. Pause at the top just for a second. Lift up through your pelvic floor. Exhale through your nose. Let that all release back out. One more time. Slow and controlled 3-part breath. Inhale, low belly. Inhale, middle belly. Continue the inhale to the tops of your lungs and then take one more sip of air at the top. Pause. Exhale, release. As you release the breath, feel your body get heavier into the earth beneath you, fully surrendering. Release your hands, palms face up toward the sky, and then just glide your toes out to the corners of your mat, finding your Shavasana. Stretch it out. Don't be afraid to take up a lot of space. Allow your body to totally unravel. Simmer in all of the effects of this cyclical flow. And if you find it hard to relax right away, bring your awareness to your breath, imagining your inhales and your exhales as one circle, always linked, always flowing. And from this space, begin to find deeper rest and relaxation. You can stay in your Shavasana even longer, or begin to deepen your breath. Press your thumb to each individual finger pad as you begin to wiggle your toes. And then stretch out into a big good morning stretch. Toes reach for the top of your mat. Arms go back behind you. Grow longer and longer. Stretch your spine. And roll to fetal pose. Pick one side or the other, wherever feels open. And then soften down, pulling knees halfway into the chest. Drop your head. Press into your palms. Eyes can stay closed if it's comfortable. Rise to a seat. Allow your knees to fall open. And draw your palms together at your heart center. Take a moment to feel your own touch, feeling left hand and right hand connecting, all of the places where they meet and interact, and the energy that flows between them. Let's take one last inhale. And an exhale, soften your shoulders. Let anything else go that you don't need to hold for the rest of your day. Lift your thumbs to your third eye and bow forward. Namaste.
Thank you so much for moving and flowing with me today. I hope that you enjoyed this full circle, sort of faster paced vinyasa class. And if you have any thoughts, I'd love to hear them in the comments below. If you'd like to support my channel, you can subscribe down below as well. That would be very much appreciated. And I hope that you're doing really well and have a lovely rest of your day or your night. I'll see you in the next class. Bye.